You probably noticed it. I did a stupid after I bought all of my upgrades. I forgot to do this. This would have extended the number of runs I could have made to exactly the same number because I need to sleep. It was more of a run out of time issue in this case. But still, I could have gotten a couple more GP out of the whole thing. So, you know, mistakes. Mistakes were made. Anyway, it lets you, the thing that's really good about this isn't so much the increased attack power for beating these guys, although it does help a little. It's the increased attack power for beating these, which feeds into giving you more battle power to beat another one, which gives you more battle power, which beats another one, and so forth. Beating these guys is mostly about having enough hit points and hit point regeneration, which is usually the weak link, to survive a hit from them. Anyway. One last grab. 5? 6. I want to knock this category completely out. I want this button to disappear. I won't get that wish anytime soon. Hey, these give me an extra 20 GP for free at the end of them. Does that make them slightly more awesome than the No Divinity challenges? If I can do them in the same amount of time, I guess it does. Oh, crap. That's right. Okay, difficulties with this one. Okay, first of all, we can do that. Should I even kill these? Well, I do need divinity, so I guess, although in the first run it wouldn't be important. This is the pain in the ass. You have to manage this by hand. I mean, you could do a level up campaign, but, you know, actually it wouldn't be a bad idea. Actually, yeah. You'd normally do 1 hour. You'd do 10 of them in a growth campaign. You'd throw this fella in a food campaign, and the rest can just go in a level up campaign, and that'll get you your 999. And then you've even got a remainder. You can be like, here, you 3 can go do GP campaign. Of course, I need this to be all night, and I've got 7 hours of rest ahead of me, so as well. Ooh. And they'll want food. It's probably okay if I do this. You take the goat. No, the ghost. Yeah, the ghost. It's low level, but it'll still gather just as much food. Then you can go into the level up campaign, and if you 4 aren't able to get me to 999, I can spend a little bit of time fussing. Okay, this leaves me with a remainder of 900. So far, it feels more or less like the other one, but I have no ability. Oh, I can wipe all of this out because I'll have divinity to spend. I don't need this crud. I'll worry about that later. Oh, wait, no. I need to save this because I can still do a day no divinity challenge. And I'll want all of this in place for that. Maybe I will do that tomorrow. I don't know. I can't get anything out of this, which was my main source of power. Okay, fine. I could get, overnight, I could get like, what, 4% out of it? Ugh. Crystals are impossible yet again. Fighting any of these is impossible now. I need to make monuments, but you don't get to make monuments your first run, so that just leaves you sitting on 910 with nothing for them to do. I could put them here, but to what end? I could take my 4% and like it. Except I won't like it. I could try to put them on might. I don't know how long it would take them, though. 16 minutes? Hey! I can get some power out of this. Well, alright. I feel like I'm slicing a pea into narrow slices because it's all the food that I have. Yeah, this becomes completely irrelevant as the enemies get more and more crits, but the early ones don't get so many crits. Every 25 hits? Yeah. So, you know, I can put 200 on that. The last 100, what's my most important stat? I guess the most important stat is... I'll just do attack. Yeah, I'm even going to steal those and put them on attack too. There we go. Now I'll sort that out in the morning. I knew it was too good to be true. Time to level up. 15:09 minutes for 1,000 clones. That's not 15 minutes and 9 seconds. That's 15 hours and 9 minutes. Well, yeah, I knew that couldn't be right. When I woke up this morning, I was just like, no. All right. Anyway, there's only one thing these clones can do, and that is build monuments. All right. Well, I'm going to keep this up, and then I'm going to rebirth. So on, so forth. You know the drill. But... Well... bonk, bonk, bonk. Yay! 20 GP! Well... It's, better than 7 hours. Yeah. I could make this tighter still. So, here's a rundown of where we're at and where we intend to go with this. So kind of like the No Divinity Challenge, the first thing is the first 2 15-minute runs in this one. Well, I don't have the ability to use Power Surge, coupled with having dramatically less GP in the bank, so, you know, that too. It takes about 20 minutes to defeat Hathor instead of 15 on the first run. The second run also ends up being extended about 5 or so minutes as well to hit the same benchmarks. This is strictly harder than the No Divinity Challenge on the first 2 runs. The third run is where the magic happens, because that is the moment that I finally get the ability to spend Divinity. And once I can spend Divinity, I can start building things. Specifically, I was able to reach as far as Tog and get weather. I was actually able to beat Susanoo O and get weather. So once I'm able to make it cloudy with a chance of meatballs, I've got the Divinity Generator unlocked by that point. Not that I can afford to upgrade it, but I have it open. So I have to fuss a bit before I can get it, to have a few seconds where it's running, where I can run over here really quickly and spend a GP. It's an investment. 1 GP costs next to nothing. I mean, I could do a pet campaign for Divinity, but, whatever. Now, the thing is, defeating Susanoo O is only possible when you unleash Might. So, next time I'm actually going to have the Togs, at least 3 Togs built. I wasn't sure if I could get that far, so I was going to be like, I'll make some Pyramids of Power, but then it was I actually got Susanoo O down. I'm like, oh, I can do this. So next time I'll do that. I'll have 3 Togs, and I'll be able to do, I think it's 3 upgrades I have it set to. I have it set to 15 weather. So I can just push 2, drop it on, towns, and it'll just go poof, and do it all. Once, all you need is the Divinity Generator unlocked in 1 GP, and you've got the weather. You've got the ability to build the upgrades. They build slowly, admittedly. So, the first run's extra long. The second run is long. The third row, you unleash Might, and then instead of rebirthing, you hang around. It's extra long. So, each and every run ends up being longer than the No Divinity runs. Until then. Now, here comes the interesting part. The 4th run. This is where I might actually make this faster than the No Divinity challenges. Maybe. I gotta experiment a little more with this. I think I can make it faster than No Divinity challenges. I don't know if it's possible to win on the 4th run. I mean, I could be a little bit more efficient coming up to it. And maybe if I got some more GP or something, I don't know. I'm also contemplating, what if I pushed this all the way up? Just redlined it. Anyway, the 4th run, I was left, even focusing on these, I was left with just I think three guys at the bottom. Was it 2 or 3? Anyway, I don't think I can close that gap. I think that there's always going to be a 4th run. But here's the interesting possibilities. The only thing that matters on these reset multiplier challenges, these are the only numbers that matter until you're actually strong enough to beat the Tyrant Overlord. Just getting these as big as possible is the entire goal. So getting to weather and building Togs within the 3rd rebirth is pretty spectacular, actually. But better than, it's as good as can be hoped for. It is the best result you could hope for. So, the run after that, I'm contemplating, what if it was a short run? Like, I just long enough to get weather again. Maybe half an hour? I don't know. I can't. I can only speculate until I've gone in and experimented with it. But if I could make the 4th run short, and then have just enough gas in the 5th run to win, then I should end up with less than 5.5 hours. I think I can definitely shave 45 minutes off at least, but I'm hoping to go even further and shave it down. But let me say, there is one thing that is truly terrible about the 1K challenge. Just the worst. The pets. When you only have... Sorry guys, I wish to make an example of you. When you have 1,000... No, I'm sorry, you don't have 1,000. Because some of them are distributed over here, and some of them are distributed over here, and you really have closer to 900. No, not 900. Not 8. What am I doing? My keyboard's sitting in the dark next to me. So, you've got this. Yeah, that looks about right. You've got 900 clones to distribute. And you have to constantly be pushing distribute and half stats. Because if you can't walk away, for 5 minutes. You can't. And right now these pets are really strong, so that you're not seeing, like, when you start a run, they just, because, you know, the first kill they gain like 10 levels or whatever, however many levels they gain, and suddenly they just start tearing through them. You go distribute half stats, they're still gaining levels at a ridiculously fast rate, and it's grade A bullshit. It's grade A bullshit to sit there and mess with it, and I don't have time. I can't do it. It's the only thing to do during the first run. The second run, at least you can build a few monuments. Even if you can't spend your divinity, you can at least build a few monuments off of the just stone, plants, and water that you make with your ridiculous creation count. So, yeah. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to download a tool. I'm serious. I'm not putting up with this bullshit. It looks so slow and tame. Here, I'm going to rebirth. I mean, I could squeeze more out of this run, but let's just grab what we can and rebirth so you can see what I'm talking about. All right. Because I'm going to unleash my might, and I'm going to be like there, and then I'm going to be like, all right. So, you start out, okay? The first one, you know, it takes a few seconds. They get their first kill, and they get their second kill, and their third, and their fourth, and so on and so forth. You can't leave this unattended. You have to come back, and you have to be like, no, just have stats. And then they start killing again, and they start rapidly doing it. It doesn't seem that fast, but I'm serious. Like, I'll walk away, I'll come back, like no time has passed hardly at all. Like, it's only been like a minute or something, maybe 2. I come back, and they're zeroed again. You can't. You gotta sit there and baby it. You gotta sit there and baby it constantly. So, and you can't just click half stats over and over again, because they won't get any kills. But, if I get, somebody showed me an auto clicker once during one of my streams. I would have lost it with the computer reset, but I know what to look for. I'm gonna get myself an auto clicker, and during the first few runs, hell, anytime I have to deal with this, for the one, it's going to be my 1K challenge auto clicker. All it's going to do is I'm going to put it on the button distribute. It's just going to sit there, and every second, it's going to do that. And that's what it's going to do for me. And you know how wonderful it will be? That's what I'm going to get. It's going to be glorious. It's going to be the best. Because then I don't have to. It should be part of the game. I mean, this is such a pain in the ass. It should totally be part of the game to just have auto distribute. That should be a button. Like down, right here. We got a space. Right here. We could just move this down, put in auto distribute, and it will just keep distributing clones if they're sitting over here. If you want to be fancy about it, you could do something like what they did with the Divinity hold on a sec. Apparently, I'm forgetting to click all things. All right. Hold on. Whoa. Come on. Make a forest. It's not that hard. Oh my gosh. All right. Good enough. All right. This demonstration will only take another instant. Oh my gosh. Oh, here's the problem. Also, it probably doesn't help that my GP is so low right now. Okay, so you could do something fancy like this, maybe not. Because you wouldn't have clones to just put here because you only have 1,000 clones. So, I don't know. I'm sure somebody creative could come up with some sort of thing. But to just be able to autofill, it's what this challenge needs. It's what it needs. Anyway, grabbing my GPs. I suppose I should have probably done this. Alright, I'm going to grab some quick GP. I'm going to start the next 1K challenge. And hopefully, I'll have this figured out as efficiently as I can in the next day or two. Once I no longer have to fuss with this thing. I'ma fix you. I'ma fix you all good. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, come on. I have the clones. Why do I have to push this button over and over again? Anyway. Alright. So, I have it just about figured out. Right now I'm busy producing upgrades. Well, I've got just 24, one for every pet that I'm sitting here and doing this painstakingly at the moment. So, check this out. Boom! Look at that. Look at that right there. So, I could probably chisel another 20 minutes out of this. Maybe... probably that's about what I could get. Maybe a little better than that, but that'd be about the best I could hope for, I think. So how it works is you do that first 20-minute run and then another 20-minute run. Then the run after that, I'm a little uncertain, maybe 30 minutes. I think I ran it for 45 on that thing there. But anyway, but I might be able to bring it closer to 30. Then after that, you cut after that run. The first one has to get to Hathor. The second one has to get to Diana. Then you build some monuments, just a few gardens and mighty statues, and you use that to take one more bite and get one deeper. Then you do the half-hour or 45-minute one, somewhere in that range. I've not got it exactly yet, like I said. And you get a few deeper again. You try to build all the monuments and get the divinity generator running and stuff on that one. Then you do a full hour-and-a-half run. And then another hour-and-a-half run. And you end up having... I ended up having to extend the last run just a little bit. But I might be able to get that more efficient as well. I don't know. But the important thing is I got it within faster than the No Divinity Challenge. Amazingly. Also, let's make ourselves... Oh, wait, nope, not quite yet. Not quite yet. Soon I'll become 1% more powerful. But we're just not there yet. Also, I'm slowly gathering more GP again. Slowly recovering. So, that's nice, too. I need to get 1 crystal power. Just one. Just one. Fix this number. Anyway. Yeah. Yep. Uh-oh. Give me that. Anyway. That's how things stand. There's really not much else to say about it. I've had my fun. I figured out how to do this as efficiently as I could figure it. I mean, I can shave a little bit more, but it requires you to be super attentive to be, you know, like if I was just sitting here and this was the only thing I was doing and that was it for 5 hours, I could probably shave it down to just 5 hours. But yeah. Unfortunately, now that I've had my fun, now I have to repeat the process 33 more times before I can fully claim my reward. You ever think maybe if you set it up so that, like, the challenges were interspersed, like, okay, you can do 5 1,000 clone challenges, and then later in the game, after you've, you know, climbed some more P-balls or something, you come back and the game's like, now you can have a maximum of 10. So that suddenly you're like, oh, I can do 5 more of them. It would make you kind of go back and forth between different challenge types, and every time you'd come back to the 1,000 clone challenge, like, you'd have more resources, and it would end up being a little bit different. You could defeat it in less runs, and strategies would be a little bit different. Wouldn't that have been just a better design from the ground up? Also, I really think it's already here. I should post this in the thing. Like, it's already here. We already have these. We're already recording our time. Why shouldn't that be a challenge? Make the fastest double rebirth challenge possible. Get a reward based on how fast you did it. It would be a very natural thing to have. Personally, I think the reward should be, well, you were able to complete the 1,000 clone challenge within an hour. I don't know, 5 hours, whatever time thing. So that counts for 3 1K challenges. That's 3 1K challenges you don't have to do because you were really fast. Okay, maybe that's just silly. Maybe I was looking for ways to do less of these because so many more of them. On the other hand, I've got 35% bonus to my might training now. Pity that doesn't help me beat these challenges any faster. Oh, dear. Well, anyway. Oh, yes, of course. I should show this. This thing. This is my auto-clicker that I downloaded. You know how an auto-clicker works. You all know how an auto-clicker works. But if there's someone who doesn't, it's just called Easy Auto-Clicker 2.0 is the one I got. And its purpose, hold on. Okay, there we go. 3. Start. Okay. And every every time it goes down, it's just going to go click. You can see it clicking there. Clicking about, Now, of course, you'll want to come over and click half stats once in a while. But this takes this entire... This should be built into the game, like I said last time. I mean, I don't want to get accustomed to this thing. I don't want to find myself leaning on this as a crutch in all my idle games. I'm going to try not to use it on any other idle games. I'm going to try not to use it for any other nefarious purpose. But right here, this button for the 1K challenges. And you know what? I'm not going to delete this tool when I'm done either. Because of all of the terrible things ahead of me. Yeah, I'll probably want it again when I get to these. I only need a base building speed of 100,000%. I'm already halfway there. Oh, watch out, 1K clone black hole challenge. I'm a-coming for you. I really want to unlock this thing. I really want a new might skill. God, I'd love to have that before doing the day might challenge, but that's not going to be... Things aren't going to quite go that way for me. But I'd love to have it. Alright, anyway. I'm going to head off now. Do that. No, not one. Didn't I say max? Oh yeah, I should mention, I'm not at all shy about spending GP for Divinity. Once upon a time, that was terrible. Nowadays, it costs nothing. I think I mentioned that before, but I just wanted to be super clear that that's very much a part of how this works. You literally can't afford the amount of time it takes to build up the Divinity generator. So you're stuck at a level 0 generator, which, thanks to the No Divinity challenges, is pretty okay, actually. And then you just kind of spend one. Just one. That's all you need. I had originally thought I was going to play around with the Divinity campaigns, but no. No, everyone's on growth, level up, and then the last ones go on multiplier. Well, the pumpkin does food, of course, because of course the pumpkin does food. But yeah, that's it. Anyway, just thought I'd make sure that was clear. Well, it is time for the final 1K clone challenge. My gosh. I'm finally going to be done with them. All of them. The most annoying thing about the 1K challenge is that you can't benefit from the rewards during it. Because, let me tell you, even at 195% boost to your speed, that's still nothing. Like, 1,000 clones still can't train up your stats any. It doesn't even make sense. Like, why does having 1,000 clones make me better at that when that's not a thing that they're training to do? They're getting better at building buildings. That's what they're being used for. And fighting my pets, maybe. You know, those kind of things. This is the kind of challenge that would have one-capped your skills had they not, one-capped through other methods already. Anyway. Anyway. It is time for the win. I will have it tomorrow morning. Well, no, not tomorrow morning. I'll wake up and then I'll go through the entire challenge and then we'll have it. Grrr. I want it now. I want it now. I've earned it. I swear I've earned it. I've done all the legwork. Yeah, I gotta get to the last ones here. Anyway. What to do after this? I've had a lot of time to think about it. I want to hit all these dailies. It's possible that I could get through, because you don't want to... I'll get through 3 of them, maybe 4. I have no reason to do the pet challenge again, but all the others I need to do again. And I still haven't decided. While I'm away for 2.5 weeks, I've been saying all achievement challenge. And I'm still in my mind waffling with other options. But I have a few days to think about that. So I will just carry on with my 1K challenge for now and go into my dailies. And we'll see what I decide. Ever the troublemaker, the ball slayer. Needs me to clean up its mess every time I rebirth. Anyway. Well. Well, well, well. This is it. This here is it. It is done. I'll take one of these. Man, this would sure be nice. This is only 1,000 CP. I'll get 2% more on that. Okay, so. Well. There's only one thing to do now. Let's get up our 5 million clones. And let's give it a test. Hold on a second. I didn't even have this built up. Okay. And I guess I might as well pump some of them in here. Why not? Oops. What's that doing on? What is that doing on? And there. Moving in unison, more or less. You know what? I don't need a full 5 million. We're going to test it now. We're going to test it with 500,000 on a couple. No, 1 million. We'll put 1 million on something and see what happens. Okay. Go. Ooh. 15 seconds? With 5 million, I could drop this on 5 of them at once. 17. Okay, by the second one, but still, wow. Wow. 300% boost. We've just knocked out an entire category. Finally. Between these two. Why a hiccup? Why now?
No reason for that, buddy. Cut that out. Between these two, we have 135 million added to my stat multiplier, which is worth an enormous amount, way more than, like, it's worth more than this entire category up here. I can't quite say. Well, you add in the skip challenges, the black holes, and the universes. All of those were things I've done since the last time I was climbing. And it all adds up to an enormous amount. Alright. So by the time we're 5 in, it's only 18 seconds. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well. I'm just gonna... I want to start a day challenge now. I don't want to mess around. So... Come on, fill that in. Ugh. Whatever. I'm sure it's fine. I stayed up entirely too late and used a couple chakra pills to make sure that I'd have the win this morning. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of my pet food issue. I need 24. Not hard. Darn. How close are you? No, I have work. I can't. I hate to miss a feeding like this. Oh, crap. Did I just do the chocolate? Oh, my gosh. Did I mention I stayed up way the hell too late? Like, I had 5 hours of sleep left to myself in the end. It's fine, though. We did it. Look at that. It's gone. This is all that's left in this category. Okay. Now, we must pick carefully. I can't have them all. Alright. I'm gonna go with a day no divinity challenge first. Let's just grab what tiny amount of GP we can. Crunch without spending any time at all. Like, I mean, this is gonna be like, no time at all. Like, I'm just gonna, within less than a minute. Trees? Curses. What do we need trees for? The less than 1 minute rebirth. It's not the first time I've done it. Come on, hurry up, Amaterasu. Get your rear in gear. By which I mean, let me kick your rear. I don't know why I waited for the minute to finish out. I have no idea. Okay, we're done. So, I'm going to start with a day no divinity challenge. Okay. So the objective is to get the highest creation and the highest knockout possible. Ever since I was doing the no divinity challenges, I was thinking about how I needed to do this one. Let's see. I can use Power Surge again. Ah! Okay. So, I still have all the numbers set up here, although somehow air got messed up, but that shouldn't be too important. that really shouldn't matter at all. But everything else is still in place up through Forest for the No Divinity Challenge runs. I've gotten so used to the 1K challenge, it's weird to me that I'm not already creating. Those early runs, the creation speed was, well, a major source of strength, actually. But I'm making shadow clones instead. It's weird. There. We got at least some of our strength in. Yeah. How much can I accomplish? I suppose first half of the day, I guess I basically spend all day getting as far as I can into the P-balls. And then when I go to bed, all night, it spends building up to the highest creation possible. I think that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Sadly, I can't throw out one of these. Would help immensely with the last one. See what I need out of this. Oh. What I need out of this is, where is it? It's in here somewhere. I guess I'd have to look over here. Yeah, what's the value? Crud. It goes up to 15%. I know that I have the value recorded somewhere. Okay. Creation's prerequisite cost. This here. So this is currently, yeah, it's about 11%. That's what I was thinking it was. And I want to bring it down to the limit, which is a 15% reduction. Of course, it gets harder and harder, but I've gotten good at No Divinity challenges, even if it's been a few weeks since I did the last one. I'm pretty good at them at this point. And so, yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Come on. Man. I mean, it really is shocking to me how much my creation was providing. My creation stat. How much of my strength in the first 10 minutes was just that. Huh. Currently, you would receive 0 total points. Mm-hmm. Of all the things I knocked out, it's a 0, huh? Huh? Well, all right then. So be that way. See if I care. So yeah, upgrades don't count. Right. This is set up to build and upgrade the Mighty Statue and the Mystic Garden a few times each. 4 and 3 if I remember right. So those will help me a lot in climbing. But not having weather, of course, is going to make it So different from the 1K challenge. Oh, man. I don't know. How far can I get it? I'm not sure how to go. What even is the best. But I know that I'll get it better than I had it. And my creation crystals will be awesome. Also, I've decided definitely against doing the Ultimate Arty Challenge because the book works and helps with those. And the book would be a huge boon in it. And I don't have the time to get the book between now and when I leave. I can't even guarantee I could get the book if I focused on it and stopped everything else right now. I'd have to do the Day Might Challenge. That would be a day. And then I'd have to do... I'd only have 3 days then. Right? Is that right? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm so tempted to try for the book, but I've heard from people with stats comparable to my own how long it took them, and there's just no way. And they knew exactly what they needed to do. So, exactly how much of everything. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. I don't have to leave this stupid number here. Here you go. Have a real meal. Oh, jeez. The planet multiplier. I have a planet multiplier. Still, we need to get that creation up. Man. What happens when I turn it on? It's the fastest growing stat at the moment it's on. Okay, let me see. Ugh, I have to fix you again. Just wait till I go through that that day universe challenge, though. And then gather the CP to spend on your upgrade. Between the two of those, I'll have you. How much CP do you think I'm going to get out of these day challenges? I can get at least 3 of them. The Ultimate Day Challenge is going to be interesting. Or, not the Day Ball Challenge, I mean. Ultimate Day Challenge. I wonder what an Ultimate Day Challenge would be. Sooner or later, he's going to use that for something. That's got to be the name of a challenge eventually. Has to be. Okay. So usually the first run, at least when the 1K challenges were going on, it would be about 18 minutes-ish. I could start spending my GP right now. But the bank is so frickin' powerful. That'd be a lot of power to give up now, wouldn't it? Donk. Oh my gosh. I have clones to afford to do this. Oh! Build that battle up. Boy, the battle's lagging behind. It's alright, though. If our goal was to beat Hathor, we're going to do it a lot faster than the 1K could do it. A lot. More than 50% faster. But maybe our first run goes beyond Hathor now. Maybe. Suddenly the creation is rapidly catching up. Rapidly. Maybe I should actually shift things to have a higher mystic. I don't know. Probably. We'll see how this challenge goes. Tomorrow, at around this same time, I'll have an answer for how far I got. But I'll probably record a little more tonight at around the halfway mark. Definitely. I can almost bring down that Hathor already. I'm never going to have to fuss like that again with these. Until... Dun dun dun! Stupid 1K challenge. I wouldn't mind anything about it if I could just have 100,000 clones to pour on these. I'd be happy. If for that one thing. We're gonna go to the 12-minute mark. Surely I can beat this by then, right? Right? Oop. Dunk. Right? Yeah, I think so. No, yes, no. No. Arr! Finish him. Okay, there we go. There we go. Maybe we should just rebirth now. Alright, what I'll do... Oh, wow, I can reach all the way down to here. This will give me more battle achievements, and so I'll have a higher battle on the next step. And it's still faster. Though, not having access to the, well, not having access to the higher end monuments and upgrades is... well, you know, that's the whole point. It's the No Divinity Challenge. There is no day 1K challenge. For which I might possibly should be grateful. I'm not sure. Actually, the day challenges aren't bad at all. I don't mind them. Because you don't do them 40 times in a row. I mean, I could do them 40 times in a row. The day pet challenge is good to do over and over because free GP. At least it was a long time ago. Not so good at my level now, but... I think I'm going to go ahead and take out Pontus. I think so. Look at what Creation's doing. Yeah. Is good. I can take down one more. Right. Sure, why not? Higher rebirth multipliers are always good. Goodness knows we're not going to get much rebirth multipliers out of our monuments. So, take them where we can get them. Anyway.